Hey, and welcome to another Chicago Beer Pass cellar raid. Right? Yeah, because this beer's old. So
That's exactly what it is, man. It's accelerate.
we got a 2015 Blot Out the Sun from Three Floyds. Oh, that was a good sign. It fizzed when you opened it.
What's the tagline on it? It's like, it has always been mankind's mission, or what does it say? Something about blotting out the sun. It's always been mankind's.
Oh, since the dawn of time, it has always been mankind's dream to blot out the sun. Yeah.
There you go.
All right. So, I don't remember having this beer in the past.
Neither have I. I just remember that outside of Dark Lord, sometimes they can have like these. They'll have imperial stouts that are really like fun and have experimental hops and have a bunch of like flavors. Just it's got a lot going on in them.
Right. So, yeah, not knowing anything about this or if it has some of that, it's just very faintly, it still says 15 there. So, yeah, a couple years for sure, probably sitting in the cellar. But it smells a little basementy, but it smells sweet too.
It's got kind of a unique thing going on, man.
Like
It's like
almost gym shoe.
yeah, or like sometimes if you get some of those chocolates that have booze in them, but they have booze and like I don't know, something else in it, right? Like
Yeah.
like mint and pepper or something.
But yeah, maybe it's just it smells basementy. Like there's candy downstairs in the basement kind of idea. But we got a little bit of head on there. All right, you already took a sip. I'll give it a try. What do you think? Usually got to get like 3 sips. That's usually the rule. Is it like coffee?
It's coffee and it's still hot, man. And it's like the booze in this is like slicing through
Yeah.
all
I feel
all
like I'm
those
getting drunk.
all those odd chocolate and spearmint flavors, man.
That's super. It's so thick. I feel like I'm not even like drinking like a milkshake. It's just something. It's like chalky and thick and heavy. It's not refreshing at all.
Yeah. Are these maybe that's just the way the hops that were in it are
Yeah.
behaving?
Because it's not. It's dry. It's uh, it's cloying kind of. I don't know. I don't like my mouth is like rejecting any of it. Like it doesn't like linger, it doesn't stick around. It's just like
Yeah, it just kind
get
of goes away. I'm trying to describe what I'm tasting and I'm having a hard time
right.
because it's like it's not I don't know, it's somewhere between like it's somewhere between like some kind of tart berry and some sort of like herb, some kind of fresh herb, right? It's somewhere in between there. I can't really put my finger on it.
Yeah, it almost makes me think of a coffee with like a hint of strawberry or yeah, like a berry in there. But no, that's not it.
I was trying to find. I took a photo of it,
That's
the
weird.
the War Pigs beer that reminds me of this, and I was looking for it.
Okay.
That's what I was doing. But yeah, it reminds me of that where it's like it was wacky, but in a way that was interesting enough that I wanted to drink it again because like the flavors were kind of familiar,
Uh-huh.
but but just outside of what I what I can what I can explain.
Yeah,
you
that's the
know?
thing about this beer. It's also not bad. It's
No,
just like it's confusing. I think that's the best way to describe it. I'm not sure what I'm drinking. I don't know if I hate it. I don't know if I like it, but I'm going to keep drinking it.
that's fair. Yeah.
And I think with even 2 years on the age here, if that's right and that's not the like middle date, but it looks like it's the end, it's held up pretty well. It doesn't say on the bottle what the percentage is, but I'm sure it's around 10%.
Yeah.
Because we were drinking this Three Floyds quad, and it has
Fire Rabbit.
the Five Rabbit. Yeah. And it has a similar, like, just booziness to it. Would you try this beer again if you saw it?
I would get this beer and, let someone who hasn't had it try it. And then I would probably take a couple ounces and pour it over a scoop of ice cream.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, that'll be that. Yeah.
All right.
Or spike it, or just like pair it with some middle of the road whiskey.
Okay.
And just have some cocktails out of it.
But I can't, if you're holding onto a bottle still, I can't imagine this getting better or changing at all, because we're already, like I said, we're getting some of that cellar funkiness going on. You may cut out some of that burn, but you're going to start to get that sour fruit kind of characteristic coming out.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like I like it, and it's not, it finishes kind of, what is it? It finishes kind of dry, but then it finishes kind of, there is a little bit of like a hop linger.
Yeah.
There is
The
a
bitter.
There is
dry and bitter.
There's a dry, bitter, mellow, bitter linger after it. So
Yeah. All right.
there's a dry, bitter linger after, man.
Makes them so sad. All right. Well, we'll keep sipping on this and maybe think about it more. Cheers.
Cheers. But the booze and the other stuff is kind of there, just enough through the whole thing. It's weird.